The frequency thing, talk me through that as well, because that really interested me from your talk. You done this as well, didn't you?
Yeah. So this was prior. This was like before the frequency stuff I was doing when I first ever got diagnosed. So if you want to go back before even I'd done the radiotherapy, I started meditating on Raymond Rife frequency. So the Rife frequency, Raymond Rife, yet again, was another guy who was shut down by the pharmaceutical industry because he was making noises of how to heal yourself, and so on and so forth, just with frequency alone. So I found a frequency meditation, Raymond Rife frequency meditation for cancer, and I started doing this meditation. And I kid you not, when I was doing this meditation, I could feel the tumour in my neck burning, like in a bad way, but it felt like it was really, really helping. I was like, what the hell? So I got onto the comments of this video, and all these other people that were like saying how this was helping them. And then I was like, there was a comment on there, and this guy was really complaining about his life and this, that, and the other. And this woman counter-commented at him and said, "Have you ever looked into energy healing?" And I looked at him, I was like, right, it's now triggered off something else from what I was learning before. So I started looking into energy healing. That then led me down the road to going to see an energy healer. I started seeking energy healing.
Is that like Reiki?
No, it wasn't Reiki in itself. It was a far more higher level than Reiki itself. Reiki has its place. Don't get me wrong, and I'm not knocking Reiki, but this form of energy healing was a much more stronger form of energy healing than Reiki. So I started working with this energy healer 3 times a week, literally through every penny that I had into working with him every single day of the week. Before I got into radiotherapy, this is the powerful bit. Before I got into radiotherapy, the radiographer in Guy's Hospital said to me, "John, I don't know what you've been doing, but whatever it is you are doing, keep doing it." And I said, "Why is that?" She went, "Because you see that tumour in your neck?" She went, "It's dead."
You killed it?
Yeah. So everything that I'd done before I had any treatment itself,
I killed it.
Had killed it. The tumour was dead. Which didn't make me feel any better because I knew that what I was doing was working outside of any medical intervention.
Fucking
so it actually made things a little bit worse for me mentally because it's like I know I can do this. I knew that I could heal myself without that treatment, but I've got all this peer pressure on me. All this peer pressure on me. Like, you've got to do this, John. You've got to do this. You're going to die. And that's where I kind of sat with it. My mental health was shot to pieces at that point. But yeah, she said to me, "Everything that you've done up to this point, you're doing amazing. What are you doing?" So they just don't believe in that kind of stuff. It's not what they're trained to do. It's not their fault. I don't blame the doctors. They're only trained in a certain way to treat the symptoms, not the root cause of the problem. So it's not their fault. But yeah, it was a very, very mad thing to hear. The leading radiographer telling me that tumour was dead before it even had any treatment.
Fucking hell!
It's mad.